Hi there, it's Lori, and it's Yarn Management Monday. I made this Mardi Gras love bug for Armchair Chef Lori, and I made a Mardi Gras chicken, but it was because the person who won the chicken from Kiwi's Crochet Corner, Adrian, that I said I would make, requested purple and green. I'm not going to pass up that opportunity. Plus, I made the wheat stitch chicken, which was a basically no-sew. I mean, yeah, if you're wanting to start like doing something pseudo or amigurumi, try that. Try that chicken. It'll be linked. So it counted for Armchair Chef Lori's February, and it counted for, it will count for March's Crafting Kitty Aaron's Creator Spotlight because it's Brianna K. If you haven't already noticed, there's some changes. I am on a different wall. Everything is rearranged. Not everything is put away, as you can see by how empty all of this is. I discovered I really have a lot of cotton shoved in there. There is so much cotton in there. That's all. Anything that's in this cabinet is 100% cotton. My cotton blends are over there. They are in that one right there. Those are cotton blends. Yeah. So I'm almost to where this is presentable. I'm going to say Wednesday. Wednesday, you'll see the full room. I will put before pictures in the video, and I'll put a post of before, but you kind of have to see the room to really appreciate, or you won't understand how much my husband did. And I'm going to say it was my husband. Now, I took everything out of the shelves to keep it organized in a way that was going to make sense for me putting it back, which we did. He ordered me one of those office plastic things for under the chair so my chair can roll around nicer. I'm not running into a wall behind me anymore. I'm not in a corner per se. I mean, the corner's right there. So I'm semi in the corner. Sorry if that made anybody motion sick. I moved that really fast. So my story right now is I can't find my eggplant yarn. So the yarn that made the chicken and then this random thread on that love bug. So, okay. Where did it go? Come to think of it, you know what else is missing is the gold. The gold. Now, if that chicken was going to somebody I knew personally, that chicken would be getting beads. But I don't know them personally, so they'd be like, what the hey is this? Anyway. So I was going to wind up, because I had a partially used eggplant. I didn't realize I had that sounds wrong. I had a partially used skein of ink. Well, let's just call it a skein of eggplant. And so I started another one. So I'm trying, and I can't find either of them because I was going to wind them together. My trusty dusty. I don't know. Where'd they go? They obviously got moved in the move to somewhere I don't know. Anyway, I'll just chat with y'all here. So, things that are going on. First of all, Deb Morgana clarified the March Magical Make-Along. It'll still be, all the photos and everything will still be, it's still hashtag Magical Make-Along. It can still be any art, cooking, drawing, singing, dancing, poem, painting, yarn craft, cross stitch, whatever. It's the luck of the leprechaun. So anything lucky. So she said like rainbows and, oh shoot, you know what? I'm gonna pull that up. Let me roll this up. My nice noisy yarn. See, this was becoming a mess, so that's why I'm kicking it up. I'm gonna pause for a second and I'm gonna go find that comment. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this verbatim. The make-along includes anything lucky, including shamrocks, rainbows, horseshoes, gold coins, leprechauns, and also anything lucky for the Chinese New Year. Okay, so anything that's considered lucky. Shamrocks, rainbows, horseshoes, gold coins, leprechauns, anything lucky for the Chinese New Year. So I think there are several things that would fit in that. I actually have, I'll show them to you. Okay, again, I'm on this new wall. See those up there? They're little lanterns. I'm going to pause and I'm going to plug them in for you. Well, poop. I tried them earlier and they came on. These little lanterns have red lights in them, but it's not working. So I don't know what that's about. Oh, sorry. Okay. So I will continue winding this hank. But anyway, that's one of the things in Chinese New Year, right? I have a friend whose husband is from China. He makes video games, and he makes video games. Currently has been working on a video game that is supposed to actually help people with ADHD to kind of like rewire their brains a little bit to help them be more successful in like an academic setting. Anyway, he's very cool dude. He's won awards for his games and different things. I wish I could tell you a single one, but you know, I'm not a gamer. I apologize. And I'm sure if there's at least one of them, if I said it, you would go, oh yeah, I know that game, if you're a gamer at all. But can I think of one? No. Anyway, I know he does a lot of platforms. He does Steam, which is a computer online platform. He does some contracts with Nintendo. I think with the Switch specifically. I don't recall if he does Xbox. I don't think he does. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I will get some more information from my friend about Chinese New Year so I can share with you. So if that's something you're interested in, or maybe that's something you could do a little research project about Chinese New Year. Or maybe you know about Chinese New Year and you could share about that. Because unless you know, you happen to be around that when you're younger, I don't know much about it. I know like a little teeny tiny bit. I know the lanterns are part of it. I'm really disappointed that those lanterns aren't lighting up. I promise you they lit up earlier today. And they were red lights. Ugh. My lighting problem. Okay, hold on. I tried to fix it. Anyway, so this cake will get put away. Things I need to get done this week.
That's what she said.
There you go. Things I didn't get done last week. Let's start with that. Things I wanted to get done. I did not finish that baby blanket because we had all the stuff that interfered with actually working on this room. So my husband and I did not work on this room until yesterday. Saturday. I'm filming this Sunday. So yeah. The fact that it's actually everything is in its physical place it needs to be. It's just I have boxes of stuff that need to be kind of placed is the problem now. But yeah, he's amazing, and I can't say enough good about my husband. And then today he made sticky toffee pudding from scratch, and it's amazing. I swear, every time he makes it, it's a little better than the last time he made it. I don't know what he does. He's magic. So I will finish that baby blanket because that's what I've committed myself to. I need to do that before I make the other two things that I want to make. Oh, I have some dilemmas. You all need to help me. Okay, let me talk about my NextDoor. We've talked about it before. For whatever reason, I do not look at the main page. I don't look at the posts. No. On occasion, I have posted there to say, hey, I offer tutoring and this is how much it costs, because I know how much I can charge in this area. But here's the first thing I got from NextDoor for $5. But does Lori read the whole thing ever? No. This is a knitting pattern. And I knew right away, seeing it up close, first of all, and I knew when the woman said, yeah, it was my mom's and it doesn't come with needles. Okay, poop. This was $5. Let me tell you, they don't make this yarn anymore. I couldn't even find it like on the yarn black market. You know what I mean? Where they way overcharge. This rag yarn. The Starlet you can still get. I will link that. You can even get the black. But like honestly, even one skein of this from Mary Maxim brand is probably $5. But for sure 2 would be. And this is eight skeins of yarn. And the lovely plastic bag, which it will stay in. If you're interested in the knitting pattern, email me. Let me show it to you. I'll show you up close. Now yours would look different because I don't know what size this is. It gives you all the sizes, but let's see. How many balls of the black do we have? This appears to be a medium. The yarn for a medium. I'm not giving away the yarn, but if you're interested in the pattern is for, I will send you the pattern.
That's what she said.
The pattern appears to have 4 sizes. And apparently it includes Canadian. I wonder if it was a Canadian pattern writer. So, yeah, let me know. Yep. Ontario, Canada. But the yarn will stay in its little bag. I have a place for it. Okay, that's not the dilemma other than the pattern. I don't need the pattern because, first of all, if I do manage to learn how to knit, I won't be making a sweater in the near future. This I got for free, literally 2 blocks from my house. That was the drive for $5. This I got for free. It said, unfinished. I'll include all the yarn that is left, and had a picture of it, and it's free. So I was confused because I saw this yarn band, and I looked up this colorway, Nifflers, and I was like, oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that, right? But that's not what colors this is. But this is the correct yarn band. I did finally find this color. This color is Retro Caron Baby Cakes at Michael's, exclusively at Michael's. Now I have those contact lenses out so I can actually see the colors correctly. This did not look the same earlier. Look at this beautiful work. Beautiful work, right? Let me show you. Right there. Right there. I don't know if they just said, screw it, I don't have enough yarn. Which is possible. Here's how much yarn is left. And she pulled the loop out enough. I should probably put a stitch marker in that. But here, I'm going to put a stitch marker in it for, just in case I decide to try to figure out where she's at on that stitch pattern. Because that looks like the dragonfly. Let me show it to you again. Or is it something else? I don't know. It's beautiful, though. It's beautiful work. Maybe that's the front. Gorgeous work. Not quite finished. Maybe they just... Because it didn't say. It didn't say why they were getting rid of it. And I was silly and didn't ask. I, unfortunately, don't have Camille's gift of asking all the questions. I forget to ask all the questions. I want to know now. I'm very curious. So the dilemma is, do I try to finish it? Or do I frog it and cake this up? Because it's probably at least 1 full cake, is my guess. Or do I border it and call it good and give it to my granddaughter? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's too small for an adult. Kind of too big for her, but she could throw it over her shoulders easily. That would fit her. I don't know. I need your thoughts. Help me out. Put your thoughts in the comments. But it's definitely this. I can definitely get more at Michael's if the answer is you should finish that. My tension's not going to be the same as this person's, but it's beautiful. Oh, there's a little more too. I don't know if they were color controlling or what. I'm tempted to steal that for SpongeBob, but I won't. But it's like, that is the perfect yellow for SpongeBob. Maybe I will. Oh, no, I won't. I won't. I'm going to see your comments and then figure out what I'm doing with all this. And there's a stitch marker in there now. So, this This might be an Ellie Leva stitch marker. Ellie, does this look like one of yours? I feel like this might be one of hers. I won some from Armchair Chef many moons ago. But that's why I said, when Camille asked, was it yarn? Yes and no. Because it's a project. Or it's yarn. But it's kind of both. So just help me decide what to do with that. Email me if you're interested in this. I'll get it close so you can see that. Kind of looks like something Renee would make, but probably not in the black and white. But I don't know, just thoughts. Renee Unraveled Knitting. I think that's the full name of her channel. I'll link her. Hopefully. If I forget, somebody remind me that I didn't link her. Because yeah. Okay. Hadisha's awesome about that. Reminding me, hey, you didn't link this person. Okay. So Creator Spotlight. Anything lucky. You're still emailing Armchair Chef, but Deb Morgana is the one actually hosting the prizes. Rainbows and mittens and what? Sorry, that song. Rainbows, gold coins, leprechauns, Chinese New Year, which I'm so upset that those did not light up because they are red lanterns. Anyway, so this darn camera cut off my whole end part again and a little bit more. So I don't even know exactly what I said. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you all. Keep your eyes open for more information about the map and memberships and all that. All right. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? And hugs to you all. Virtual hugs from Mima. Potato Head. Her glasses are a little crooked. Maybe that might be why she has dizzy spells tonight. Anyway. Hugs to you all. Bye.